Kia ora and welcome back to the Mount Smart Madness podcast. Today we're going back in time to take a look at one of the important games in Warriors history, and we're looking at September the 9th, 2001. It was the Warriors versus the Eels at Parramatta Stadium, and this was a really important game because it was the first time ever the Warriors had made the finals. So it was very, very exciting. Warriors finished the regular season in 8th place and were coming up against the minor premiers, the Eels, who had been smashing all sorts of point scoring records that year. They were absolutely on fire that season and well-deserved minor premiers. Now, Warriors were going into that game with a pretty good lineup. We had Ivan Cleary at fullback. Yes, that Ivan Cleary, the one that now coaches the Panthers. He was playing fullback for us that day. We had some other pretty special players, Stacey Jones, Kevin Campion, Henry Fafili, Francis Malley, Clinton Torpey, all pretty exciting players that could put on a pretty special performance for us. It was pretty exciting just making the finals that year. It looked pretty touch and go most of the season, but the last 6 weeks of the season went on a bit of a winning run, won 4 games in a row, and then a very hard-fought draw against the Melbourne Storm, 24-all. That draw actually sealed us a playoff spot that year. I just remember how exciting it was after a few seasons in the NRL, and we'd missed out by the skin of our teeth on a few occasions. Especially that first season, and just couldn't seem to make the finals at all, so it was super exciting. We finally made the finals. There was just this buzz and excitement around the team, that we were in with a chance. We'd have to play pretty well against the Eels to do it, but playing in the finals is definitely better than not being there at all, so it was very exciting. The possibility of what could happen, what if we did win. Very, very exciting times. But unfortunately, did not go very well at all. Got absolutely trounced in that game. Eels winning 56 points to 12. Just 2 tries to... it was Motu Tony and Wairangi Korpu that scored those tries, and a couple of conversions from Ivan Cleary, but other than that, it was a pretty sad and sorry game at the end of the day. Eels just put on a masterclass performance. Well-deserved win from them. They actually went all the way through to the grand final that year. They're a very red-hot team. It didn't go to plan, but it was the start of something special. Went on a few finals runs, including a grand final the following year ourselves. So it was definitely a step in the right direction for the Warriors after years of absolute heartache, but definitely not the result that we wanted. Particularly at one point, the Eels voluntarily played with only 12 players on the field. Which was a bit of a kick in the teeth to us loyal Wars fans. It was a bit of a rough watch actually. Just never in the contest. Obviously the finals are a step up from the regular season, and most of our players hadn't been there before at all. So weren't really prepared particularly well for that step up. We were also missing some pretty important players like Kevin Campion and Monty Beetham, who had that bit of mongrel to them, and were pretty good defensively to the team. So did not go the Warriors' ways that day, but it was definitely something that we remembered, that special feeling of being in the finals for the first time. So that's the wrap up of that very first finals game for the Warriors. We'll be back soon with another review of a game. Until then, remember, this year is our year, and we are loyal to the bitter end.